This morning we're at Junior Junction's Sunnynook. We're meeting with Alaina Olliver. She's the centre manager, and also Angii Leevers. And we're going to be discussing how it's gone with the imaginz, which they've now had for 9 months. And we're just going to get their feedback on their impressions, the interactions with the children, and their general feeling as an educational product within the centre.
It would have had to have been the curiosity, the colours that were picked. It was very lifelike to children. Yeah, just the things you can do with it. So, imaginz you do anything you want to, as long as you've got the right amount of pieces, which you've provided in your 4 containers that you have. Yes, it has met my expectations. It's got the girls working with the boys, a lot of teacher involvement. The older children are scaffolding down to the younger children. It's a fantastic product.
Once we have gotten the children to work the connectors and how to unlock and rehook it, it took a lot of time training them how to do it. A lot of teacher-led participation had to go into that, but once we got them confident to do it themselves, it was a lot better for them because they had that freedom. They can go and do it now. They don't need the teachers to stand there. This is how you do it. You need this. But it took a bit of time for them. At this age, it's very important for their social competencies to learn about teamwork, how to work with other children without grabbing and hitting. And I found this has been a great way to get them to work in little small groups together with a teacher who helps them out and guides them through whatever they're trying to build. So for the aspects of the social competency side, great.
It provides teamwork, working together very closely, using your words to grab what you want. It has built on self-esteem with the children and the confidence that they can do anything.
I believe that with the imaginz product, it has brought out a lot of communication skills within the children. Once again, looking after their well-being, if they can talk to each other to build new brilliant features, they get to express themselves. So it goes further into the exploration, discovering that they have certain skills that they didn't even realise they've had before. And I found that that was really pushed with this imaginz set.
It measures up by giving the children the freedom to do what they want. They can either work on projects by themselves or have a couple of children work with them. They can do whatever they want with this product. So to me it might look like a little box, to them it's their rocket ship going to space.
Yeah. At Junior Junction, a big part of our philosophy is the children come here, they have fun, but they also learn through having fun. We have set up the imaginz for them to use, and they've built a beautiful zoo, a shop. We had boys and girls playing together in this shop/zoo, and we've seen some great things come from them. So, you know, when they play with the imaginz products, that they have fun. We can always hear them laughing and giggling, and they're always with the imaginz goods and where it's been set up. You don't get them where they would play for 2 minutes and wander off and go play somewhere else. They stuck to it, and they didn't stop until their projects were finished to what they imagined it to be.
It would have to be the discovery and exploration where anything is possible. So if a child puts their mind to it, they will create it, whether it is in a group with a couple of children or a teacher standing by to help.
From what I've seen in our classroom, I would say there's a lot of logical reasoning, spatial reasoning that came out, the development of eye and hand coordination. A big part of it was the social competencies, where children had to learn to work together to build a big structure, or when they were doing individual solo play, they still needed a teacher to help them with some of the construction, putting it together, so they still need to be able to express themselves. So with that, we can also add self-expression.
creative, confident children, role models, positive interactions. The expressions on their face when they've actually completed something is the, I've actually done this.
Strong, durable, happy children, creative children, happy teachers, creative teachers, and a lot of group play and fun.
We find that the girls like to do all the shops, the little pony stables, zoos, supermarkets. The boys like to do all the structures like the planes and rockets. They work together really, really well. If the girls are struggling with certain pieces, the boys will come over and, I'll help you, which I'll use my muscles to push it down and things like that. It's built on the room atmosphere, with the children actually being more involved with each other for genders.
We have found that both boys and girls love the product. The girls would go for more feminine type features that they'll be building, whether it is doll houses, places for the dolls to sleep, shops and so forth, and boys would be doing more transport orientated categories of building things. Together, when they even build together, you will still have the girls who would still go into that rocket ship or the cube that they've made, and it becomes a big cube with lots of kids in it. There's no real distinction of the girls would like to play more with the imaginz or the boys. It's cross-gender, perfectly for both genders. The girls might struggle a bit more with getting connectors together, where you have boys who would struggle with the same age, would struggle with getting connectors together, but still there's no distinction where I can say it's just a boys resource or just the girls resource.
Did that surprise you in any way?
It did. Normally with construction resources you'd say the boys will tend to go there more because it's a boy thing they build. Not in this case. I was pleasantly surprised to see my girls actually climbing into rocket ships and helping to build bigger elaborate schemes onto rocket ships and cubes and whatever wonderful creation they came up with, whether it had a name or not.